Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, the energy feels really good. I don't know what's going on. I feel like there's a lot of shifts going on. I feel that there is a lot of us are looking at this Eight of Swords or are in this Eight of Swords energy where it's like mental conflict going on. For some of you are looking at your own limitations and you're kind of like, oh, okay, I see what is holding me back. And I feel like there's a lot of change in the way you're perceiving, the way you move, the way you do things, the way you see something. There is like a understanding of, oh, damn, I have a lot of support. You know what I mean? Whether this be from your spiritual team, whether this be from family, friends, your partners, for those who are in a relationship. I see like a lot of gratitude. Okay, I see a lot of gratitude. I do see someone dancing. So this tells me like there is a shift in energy. And I feel like with this full moon, for many of you, you purged, right? We just had a full moon in Cancer. So for many of you, there was this purging, and I feel like this is changing your vibration. And for many of you, I feel like you have taken the initiative to change the energy around a certain situation or in your life in general. So I do want to say I am proud of you for doing that. I know it's not always easy, but you know what? Give yourself a pat in the back. You know, be proud of yourself. And I'm also hearing here divine order. There's some type of redirection. This did come up in Instagram as well, around like a change in our path. Okay, something like this is coming up for many of us. Some of you are aware of what this change is. And for others of you, you're not aware yet, but that's okay. You will know in due time. I am seeing here the path is being cleared. Let's see, what else? I'm seeing heavy Pluto influence, or you might be a Scorpio, Cancer, Aries. Those are the signs that I'm picking up. I'm picking up the initials G, I, T, E as in Eric, D, and O. Now, don't get caught up in these initials or signs. Those are just for some of you. Okay. Let's see. I feel like that's all I want to say. Like always, that was quite an intro. Like always, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If something doesn't fit, let it go. Let it go. Don't force it. It's okay. Maybe another reading will resonate. A friendly reminder that all my readings are timeless. So whenever you come across this video, this is when you were meant to hear the message. You can always take something from every pick a card that you watch. Be open, be expansive, and most important, be respectful in the comment area, not just in my videos, but in everyone's videos. Life is hard as it is. We don't want to make it more difficult. So timestamps, my other social media platforms, how to book a reading, my candles, Reiki services, all that good stuff is always in the description box below. And if you are not and you would like to be a part of this beautiful family community that we have created together, yes, together, because we work together. I learn from you guys learn from me. That's the way it goes. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to join my Patreon. Yeah, that's all I have. I'll see you guys in your selected pile. Bye. Pile number 1. Let's see. What message does your spiritual team need to tell you at this time? I think I forgot to say that in the intro. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You guys will know by the title of the video. So let's have a look here. We have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. Ooh, I love this energy right off the bat. Transition. This came out on Instagram as well. Acceptance. Okay. Live from your heart. Very beautiful energy. Chiron. Okay. Maybe there are aspects. Maybe your Chiron is being aspected right now. Maybe you have Chiron in the first house like I do. Or in the 12th house as well. Let's see. We have midheaven. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm kind of getting something right now, but I want to lay out the cards. The Hermit. You might be a Virgo. You might be a Capricorn. You might be Scorpio as well with the snake here. The Knight of Cups. Okay. We have the Rise. Okay, I love this. Pile number 1. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know why I'm whispering. Grief. And we have content with that, with what I already have. Get it together, JJ. Get it together. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I love this energy. And here's why. First of all, there's a lot of messages coming through from your spiritual team. The first thing that I do want to say is you've been going through this Chiron healing. Now, Chiron healing is not easy to do. It's really not. Chiron, we're talking about deep wounds. These could be wounds that are from, passed down from generations. But this is essentially the wounded healer. And so you've been doing a lot of the work, right? You've been going through transformation. For some of you, you've been going through a Kundalini awakening. Maybe you've been seeing snakes. That might be an animal totem that you're working with right now in order for you to start a new cycle with 8 and 2 being 10. And I do feel here with the 3 and 6 is 9. Some of you might be life path number 8, 2, 3, or 6, or 9, or even 1. But 9 is emphasized twice. So what I'm going to say is for many of you, you've been wrapping up this cycle, okay? Maybe you've been watching Disney movies a lot recently. I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner child healing. I don't know. This is reminding me of Encanto. It's reminding me of just Disney Castle. So maybe for some of you, you've been watching a lot of Disney movies. But I do feel like you've been doing a lot of the deep healing here. Okay, and I do feel like it hasn't been easy, but it's necessary. It is necessary. And the reason why I'm saying that is because look at this. We have midheaven. Midheaven is the highest point in our chart, right? We're talking about the 10th house here. And so you're at the pinnacle of something here. And I feel like you can't see this because you've been in this healing stage. You've been in the stage of dealing with these wounds, this transformation. You've been leaving behind, shedding an old skin, old conditions, old relationships, whatever it is, you're letting it go. And like I said, it hasn't been easy. But there's something beautiful here, and I'm so excited. I don't even know. Okay, so there's this like very exciting new maybe opportunity for some of you career-wise. For some of you, there's a lot of notoriety. There's a lot of success, a lot of like shining in your career. But there's something here, and this is public reputation. Okay, the midheaven, like I said, is the highest point in your chart. So this is everything sees the midheaven. Everyone sees the midheaven. What happens in the midheaven, it cannot be hidden because, like I said, it's the highest point. So there's something here that it's coming to you, or you're going to be doing, because you are creating this heaven on earth. It's already happening. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to create, and I know I have the cards off camera here, but just bear with me. I'm so excited and I don't want to lose the message. So I feel like you guys are creating heaven on earth. There's something here that it's happening for you. I feel like a lot of you're taking this initiative to create something, to make something happen. And I feel like it's going to be very successful with the midheaven here. For some of you, you've been doing a lot of healing with your father, right? Capricorn energy, 10th house always reminds me of father. So for some of you, you've been doing a lot of healing with the masculine energy, whether that be with your own DM, whether this be with the parent, with your father particularly, or whoever holds the masculine energy in your family, or whether this be with your own partners as well. But there's a lot of healing here around being a provider, around maybe the way you father as well, if you are a masculine watching. But you are creating something beautiful. And I feel like your guides are wanting you to know that this healing was important in order for you to have this transition. Because the thing here is, there was grief in your heart that you were not accepting. You were not accepting. You were not accepting the fact that even my voice like cut off. So there was something about you couldn't speak about your grief, or you wouldn't even allow yourself to accept this, to see this, to even take note of it within yourself, right? So there was this need of accepting the fact that, hey, you know what? Yeah, that was a shitty moment, 555, or that wasn't a good time, or that person was a shitty person, whatever. But there was this like energy of accepting the fact that maybe you lost something that was precious to you, something that made you feel maybe alone, right? Made you feel neglected in some way. And I feel like it needed to be triggered in order for you to accept this, in order for you to go through this transition, in order for you to be able to create heaven on earth. You needed to go through this Chiron energy here. And now you are building something. This is the pinnacle of your career. It's like you're at the pinnacle of something here, something big. And I feel like you were just going through this healing period. For some of you, you guys are my spiritual healers. You guys are those who are meant to guide others. You're in search of something. You've been in search of something. But I also see the Hermit as, and if you took my tarot course, you know this. I see the Hermit card as like either going on a journey or coming back from a journey and teaching this to the world, right? So for a lot of you, it's like you just went through this dark night of the soul here with this Chiron energy, and now you're bringing it back to implement it in something in your career that's going to make you shine. It's going to make you very successful, and it's going to put you out there, and it's going to make you stand out. Yeah, now I'm hearing that song from the Goofy movie. So maybe you have been watching Disney movies. I don't know. Yeah, because I'm hearing that song, Stand Out, from the crowd. Yeah. Knight of Cups. So there might be something coming. I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that there is an offer coming in that's going to help you shift things around. It's going to help you create this heaven on earth. But again, if you're still in this grieving stage, if you're still in this hermit where you pulled your energy back and you're still healing, it's okay. Honor that process. Just know that what's coming out on the other side of this process, it's actually a beautiful thing. Okay? And you are rising here. Look at this. You have raised your vibration. There is, for some of you, you are moving. Maybe you're relocating for a job. Maybe you're getting your first house. There's something here. There's physical movement. The sun is rising here after a period of being in this hermit mode. But what I was going to say earlier is you needed this transition, this healing, either with the masculine or whatever this Chiron energy was, whatever this wound was for you in particular. Could have been about teenage years with the Knight of Cups here. But it was not allowing you to live from your heart space. It was not allowing you to trust. It was not allowing you to have faith. It was not allowing you to be authentic in some way. And I do see here that your guides are saying, do not worry. Blessings are yours. They're yours. Whatever it is that you want to do, particularly in career, particularly in either moving, your home, your foundation, your reputation, your career, your legacy in the world, it's yours. It's God's will, and so it is. And I feel like it's because you are now content with what you currently have. I feel like that was a big lesson that you needed to learn. Maybe a father always pushed you to, I know I'm saying father because we do have the midheaven here and it is the 10th house, but it doesn't have to be a father, okay? It can be a mother as well, who maybe have strong Saturn placements in their chart, Capricorn, but there's this energy of always needing to strive for more and more and more and more, and not being content with what you currently have. And I feel like that was a lesson that you needed to learn. That was a wound that you needed to heal. And I feel like you have. And because of this, you're now on the rise, right? Now things can shift for you. Wow, I got so dizzy. Okay. Yeah, now you're just like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like you're now creating things, putting things out there without you being your worst critic, because you're like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. My dream just has to be my dream. It has to just live. It just wants to be heard. And if it helps one person, great, right? That's the energy that I'm getting here. But I feel like something that you're putting out there, it will be recognized. There will be a lot of success. Okay, I'm hearing big dogs. Big dogs, yeah. But you're on the rise, baby. That's what I have for you, pile number 1. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, my Patreon as well, my Facebook. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Let's have a look and let's see what is going on here with you guys. Let's see what does your spiritual team want to tell you right now? Okay. Vegas. Somebody lives in Vegas? Vegas? I'm getting Vegas. Las Vegas. Okay, we have you are divinely guided. The Akasha. A rebirth. A renewal. Wow. Okay. Two cards that are very similar. Mystery. I'm hearing, will something be renewed? That's the great question. That's the $1,000 question I'm hearing. The $1 million question. 1,000. That was interesting. Okay, so maybe some of you are needing $1,000 something like this. I don't know. What's with the 1K? Okay, but the question is, will something be renewed? That's the question. I feel like this situation that you're currently asking about, inquiring about, or that your guides are bringing forth right now is divinely guided. I feel like it's part of your Akashic records. I feel like it has something to do with a timeline in Egypt. That's something that I'm picking up here. Also Alaska. Somebody lives in Alaska, or you're traveling. I don't know what's with Alaska. Okay, I'm getting Alaska, Las Vegas, Nicaragua, Puerto Rico, and I heard España, so I don't know. Those might be significant for someone. I don't know. But there is this big energy around rebirth, renewal. I feel like if you are inquiring or asking, or you have been kind of like, should I do this? Should I renew this? Should I transform something? Should I change something? I feel like the answer is yes. And you're being divinely guided to move forward with something here. I feel like you're being guided on a particular path here. I feel like the path is becoming clearer as well. I feel like things were a little bit more confusing or even more challenging going up the steps. It's like you've been working towards something. Something is like one block at a time is what I'm picking up here. But I feel like you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and you're being guided to walk in that direction. I'm also getting here as well. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, I'm getting this energy here of, for some of you, yes, you're being guided to go somewhere, but you're just like, but I don't know, like mystery, right? I don't know what's going to happen. What's waiting for me on the other side of this door, if you will, or this window, or whatever this is. This hallway, like what's waiting for me there? For some of you, you had different paths, 1, 2, 3 to take. And I feel like you finally made your decision on one particular path. I feel like this path was blocked, and I feel like this path was a little bit more challenging. So you're just like, I'm going particularly in this direction, and I'm getting from your guides that that is the right path for you. You just don't see it right now. You just don't see that. But there is a big rebirth happening in your life. Oh, absolutely, Pluto. You might have strong Pluto, Scorpio in your chart, whether this be in your first house, fourth house like myself, 8th house, or in the 10th house. But there is change happening here. In partnerships. Okay. For some of you, definitely you are, should I renew this relationship? For some of you, there is a renewal happening, whether you thought about it consciously or not. For others of you, if you've been questioning a relationship, a soulmate in particular, I associate Juno with soulmate energy. I do feel like there's a renewal there happening in this connection. There's a transformation. There's something here that you thought was going to end is actually not ending. It's just going through a period of rebirth. There is going to be this renewal. And there is this like mystery to it. Give me a second. Let me go get water, yeah? Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Just needed some water. My throat was dry. But there is this renewal. So maybe, interesting. I had to walk away from the recording camera thing going on here. For some of you, maybe you just needed to walk away. That's what it was. You needed to walk away from something. And for some of you, you did. Or a person just walked away and you're just like, well, what happened? Like, we were here a minute and now we're not here. We were moving forward and now we're not moving forward. Like, what, WTH. I feel like for a lot of you, there is a rebirth, but you're not seeing this rebirth. Okay, I feel like you're not consciously aware of it. For some of you, it's about a path, that there's a renewal to a path here. And I feel like this is in alignment with your heart space. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're not seeing this though. That's the mystery of it. You're not seeing it. And for a lot of you, it's like you don't like this because you can't get your ducks in a row with the Seven of Swords there. King of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. But see, the King of Cups keeps his emotions hidden, right? He doesn't reveal his emotions. He keeps them to himself. This might be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Someone who feels a lot. Someone who's very intuitive. Someone who is okay with expressing their emotions if they need to, but they're on a need-to-know basis, right? So if you ask, they'll tell you. If you don't ask, they won't say anything. I feel like they're very mysterious to them, but there's something going on here about a particular connection. Let's see if more will be revealed. But for some of you, you've been making space. I feel like for some of you, you met your person. I don't know who this is for, but I feel like you met your King of Cups. Regardless of gender, you met your person. There's deep emotion here. And I feel like you guys were hitting it off. And then someone took a step back. But they needed to in order for something to change. And I feel for a lot of you, it's like you're making space. Because your guides are like, do you have space for this, love? Do you? Like, do you have space for this connection? For some of you, this is a transformation in your path and something creative, okay? 31 might be significant. 27 might be significant. You might be born on the 31st of a month, the 27th of a month. You might be life path 1, 3, 7, or 2. February, July, March, and January may be significant here. Some of you might be life path 7. I already said that. But for a lot of you, it's like we needed to take a step back to remove these blockages that were in our heart space, right? Very similar to pile number 1, but not really. For a lot of you, you needed to let go of something. Again, you needed to make space, whether this be for a path. Okay, finally you chose a path. There was 3 paths here. For others of you, again, you might have taken a step back and you're like, which path do I want to take? You needed to reevaluate something. Do I want to renew something, or do I want to have a rebirth? That is the big question here for you guys, pile number 2. There's this like, what do I do, right? Do I continue in something? Do I renew something? Or do I have a complete clean slate and start fresh? Yes, and it has to do with love. You guys, I try to make it about something else, but your guides are like, love, it's love. It's love. I want to read this particular card from this deck just because I'm being called to do that. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Sixth house. For some of you, you might work with this person. You met this person through work. Something with work. Or you see yourself as like a long-term or partnering up with this person in some way. But I'm also getting here as well, for some of you, this could be career. You're thinking like, okay, I really love this career, so I want to go down that path. And so now you're clearing space for that. But let's see, number 31. Okay, it says okay. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady on your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Yeah, some of you are like, but that's the thing. I feel like you need to take a step back and ask yourself, like, do I really want this? I feel like the question is, do I really want this? It's not so much whether you have space, because when you love something and you want something, you fight for it and you make space for it. So I don't feel like that's the issue. I feel like the issue comes down to, do I want to renew this? Do I want this in the first place, right? And this is talking about relationships, but I would also go further, and we can talk about this in career. We can talk about this in any type of relationship, right? Whether this be a friendship, a collaboration. I feel like there's just this energy of like, take a step back. Let me evaluate if I really want this path, if I really want this choice. Do I really want this option? Do I really want this car? Do I really want this house? Like, you can apply it in so many ways. But it's about, if you want it, you make it work. There's no half-assing nothing here. Pile number 2 is what I'm getting from your guides. I feel as well here. It says, true partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of a healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. Yes, that is the thing. It's like, you got to ask yourself, like, do you want this? Do you really want this? And if you do, then you know that there's certain things you got to let go of. There's certain things you got to make space. You cannot, for example, if you want this deep love, you cannot be, having your options open. And I'm not, you know what, we're all adults. And I always like to say this because I always get that one person that tells me, you're no one to tell me, that I shouldn't be with 2 or 3 people. Hey, I'm not going to say nothing about that. Each one lives their life how they want to live it. And I'm no one to tell you what it is that you need to do. I'm just reading the cards here. And so I feel like your guides are saying, make space. If you want this connection, make space. If you want to renew this, if you want to transform this, and this is the path that you want to walk down, and if you want to take this path because you love it, then commit to it, is what your guides are saying. Whether this be a relationship, a job, a project, whatever it is, commit to it. Commit to it, okay? And if you're questioning a connection with someone who has strong Aquarius, Scorpio, water, Cancer, Pisces, there's a lot of love there. And this is a soulmate connection with Juno. Some people would argue that Juno is twin flames. I am, again, each one their own thing. Not everybody agrees with the twin flame. Not everybody believes in it. That's okay. That's up to your disclosure there. But this is someone important. This is someone that you're meant to walk down a spiritual path with, for growth, especially when it comes to your emotions and letting things go and making space and leaving behind this deceitful energy. But again, like I always say, we all have free will here. Practice, yeah. You want something, go for it. Practice makes perfect. Put in the work. It's okay to feel feelings, you guys. Are you guys afraid of what you're feeling for this person? Or for this project? Like, you're just like, my love is there. Like, this is scary. And I know it is, But it's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to also be confused if you don't know, right? If you're just like, I don't know if I want to renew it. I don't know if I want to continue it. That's okay. Just don't sit in those feelings, right? Don't sit there for too long. That's it. See them, observe them, address them. But don't get consumed by them. I know it was a little bit of a tough love message that came through for you guys, but your guides are saying, if you want it, make space for it, commit to it, and let go of what needs to let go of. Whatever it is that you need to let go of that's not good for you, that is toxic, let it go. So that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't forget to check out my Patreon, my Instagram, my Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe, to hit that like button, and to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Let's have a look and let's see what is going on. What is your message from your spiritual team at this time? Okay, I feel like there's a lot of, I'm seeing 2 deers butt heads. So I feel like there's a lot of opposition. There's a lot of push and pull energy going on here, pile number 3. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing the judgment card in my third eye. So I don't know if you just made a judgment call or you will be making a judgment call very soon. A lot of reassessing. You're looking things over, being like, do I want to renew this contract? Do not want to renew the contract? It could be a literal contract or this could be metaphorical, right? But there's this energy of like, I'm not sure if I want to do this or that. Okay, hold on. But there's a big decision here for you guys. Pleiades, for some of you, it has to do with your life purpose. There's a calling here. Yeah, something beautiful is emerging. Okay. We like this. We like this energy and freedom. Descendant. There's an invitation. You're receiving something. Something is coming your way. And it has to do with your life purpose. This is very clear. You guys are my collective. Those who are in sync with the collective. Those who are in resonance with the collective. I feel like you guys are receiving something very special from your guides, okay? From your spiritual team. And I feel like it has to do with helping the collective. Helping uplift humanity in some way, right? This doesn't have to be spiritual in a sense. It could be something like, you know, you're invited to be an advocate for something, or you're invited to do some type of charity work, or you're invited to do, like let's say, for example, you're a nurse, to do some community work. Like there's something here, or give a speech. There's something about an invitation that is going to help uplift the humanity. And of course, if you guys are my tarot readers, my Reiki healers, then maybe, you know, you're working with someone who is going to do something, create something for the collective here. But there is this, I want you to look at your descendant. That means opposite from your rising sign, right? Your first house is your rising. And then we have your seventh house would be your descendant. You know, charts can be, everyone's chart is a little bit different, but particularly that's the way it goes. And I do feel like whatever this invitation is, you want to RSVP for it, is what I'm getting. Because I feel like for some of you, this is something that is just about to emerge. It's something that maybe you haven't quite received it yet. Maybe you received just a little bit of a preview, but you haven't seen the whole picture here. So there's like this energy shift that's coming with this invitation. I feel like this is going to make you very happy. It's going to bring you a lot of freedom. I feel like it has to do something with Aquarius energy. I don't know why, but I'm picking that up. You might be Leo rising, descendant in Aquarius. Yeah, there's something around the collective energy coming through here, pile number 3. Speaking of Aquarius, yes, Uranus energy change. Your birthday might land on the 25th of a month. You might be 25 years old. You might be 37 years old. You might be life path 3, 7, 2, or 5. And 2 and 5 is 7. And 3 and 7 is 10. So there's like this new spiritual cycle that I feel like you're meant to do this, okay? You're meant to work on this project or on this collaboration. There's change here. And Uranus is unexpected. It's kind of like the tower moment. You don't see it coming. I feel like this invitation, this collaboration, whatever this is very specific. So if it's not resonating or you're like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, then choose another pile. But I feel like this is something you're not seeing, but I feel like it's going to lead you to hidden gems about yourself and also about your life path. But whatever this is barely emerging, okay? 6 of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, you're moving to calmer waters. Okay, you might be traveling, or this will be happening while you travel. When is the next holiday we have? Valentine's Day, but that's not even like a holiday, I would say. I'm getting around 4th of July for some of you. If you're here in the States. If you're not, then the next big holiday that's coming up wherever you are. There's something significant around that timing. The 4 of Cups. Yes, there's an offer coming in. There's an offer and you're going to be blindfolded to it. Because this person is blindfolded here. Yep, this person is blindfolded, carrying some type of load. And I feel like this person, like, because they're blindfolded and their hands are, I feel like, I'm not sure if they're tied behind their back or if they have them in their pockets. I'm not sure. But this is giving me a little bit of like, you can remove the blindfold if you wanted to. You will see that you're about to trip over something. Like, I don't know. You guys, there's something here around you not being able to see something. Okay? And I feel like your guides are like, let me get you out of this situation. The Six of Swords is leaving a situation behind with help from other people, usually in all the decks. But this one, it's just one person. So I feel like this is spirit helping you shift the energy. And so bringing this unexpected invitation, this unexpected opportunity your way to kind of help you. Because I feel like you've been in stagnation here with the Four of Cups. Look at this, the sun. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone is what I'm hearing. Dark night of the soul. For some of you, you have been going through this dark night of the soul. For some of you, you are currently going through the dark night of the soul. But I feel like your guys want you to know, to have a lot of hope, because there's something beautiful coming in for you guys. And if you're just been invited to like a party, of course, be safe with everything that's going on in the world right now. But if you just got invited to an event or something unexpectedly, again, heed your own intuition, but I would say go, because I feel like there's something there that is being offered to you. Okay? There's some type of an ascension going on here. Pile number 3, pride. I feel like this is something that's going to make you very, very happy. 7-11, as I said that. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Little by little. Yeah, little by little. And inhale and exhale. Breathe, relax. Okay, if you're in this dark night of the soul right now and you're just like, you know what, JJ, I don't know what you're talking about. Things right now are not looking good. Know that the sun will come out. Little by little, the sun will come out. There will be change here. Something beautiful is emerging. You're unaware of it. It's coming unexpected. There is a beautiful invitation here from Spirit that is going to propel you forward. And I do want to read this card, the Descendant, here for you guys. And we do have here, there's something here that's going to make you very happy. 37. Let's see. For some of you, you're working with other people. Okay, so the card says, it says here, Descendant can point to what you might try to import from other people. While this practice can refer to an important skill in a work situation, it has its dangers in a personal relationship. If you feel disempowered, you might be drawn to powerful people. If you're an extrovert who inwardly craves emotional and spiritual intimacy, you might draw in someone who helps you cozy up at home. It's wonderful when others help you develop latent characteristics within yourself. But if you ask them to do this work for you and they leave, there goes your resource. So again, it's like this energy of, if you're working with someone and it's a friendship, make sure you have firm boundaries with this person. For some of you, you might be admiring someone right now, and your guides are saying make sure you're doing the inner work, because if not, when they leave, who are you going to admire, right? You got to do the inner work within yourself. I'm also getting here, developing your own resources. Okay, what you admire in other people, you have this as well. Don't give your power away, okay? Instead, work with others. For a lot of you, this has to do with working with other people. So maybe you have a hard time working with others. Maybe you have a hard time finding other people that you vibe with. And you've been doing a lot of shadow work around that. And I feel like there might be some type of unexpected collaboration, and it might trigger something that will make you go through a dark night of the soul. But your guides are saying it's okay. You're not alone. Just take a deep breath. Okay, the energy is different. And there's a lot of sun here, and take it little by little. You don't have to jump all at once, but there is an unexpected opportunity here. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, Patreon, Facebook. And if it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.